What's going on, YouTube? This is SnaredThought, back at you with another video. I really didn't want to make a video today. I was feeling kind of tired, because I'm starting to make videos about all this conspiracy BS and all that, but, I went on to one of Von Helen's videos today, and I just couldn't believe what I saw. He had another video. I'm assuming this is what his interesting stuff that he had to say was. But it's about a recent case of Florida earthquakes, I guess. But they weren't really earthquakes. We really don't know what they are. They were nothing related. It's still, I guess, it's like case is still open, you could say. There has really been nothing to explain what those phenomenons were. Or phenomenons. So yeah. Well, he got his video evidence from this person named Dutchinson, or Dutchinson. Now, for those who aren't familiar with this guy, Dutchinson, he's a complete, I don't know, he believes in everything and anything that he's told. I mean, he believed that the sun turned on and off for a period of 15 minutes within the last 2 weeks. I debated him on it, and I got no reply. I mean, I debated some of his lackeys that followed him, and through science and truth, they were just put down every single time. And, so I still think the comments are up there, but, he just got wiped out every single time. But, other news. He has a video up of this couple, and, she's filming outside, and it's a footage of her in her backyard staring at trees for about 8 minutes. And her husband and her talking like, they're all upset that it's happening. What is this going on? Alright. So, you hear this loud noise, unexplained, probably sounds like a jet plane, but supposedly it's not a jet plane, and, me being very close to Florida, basically living in Florida, I know, the ins and outs, like, when it comes to that, I know what's going on, and it still wasn't, at least to what I'm aware of, it wasn't jets, all of that. It's still unexplained, alright, but, so I started to do some snooping, alright. I look at where he got his sources. I see there's this link from a news source in Florida. I'm assuming that's what it was. And, I'm reading, alright. What he's saying makes sense. But then, alright, here comes the best part. Are you guys ready for this? I look at, the most important part. That date that video about the supposed earthquake that occurred was uploaded March 9th. Okay? Now, if we go back to the article, and we see that article was made March 18th on Friday, and says that the Friday, alright, meaning the day that it was published, that's when those events started to happen, according to my knowledge, because I remember hearing it on the news, and it was about 2 days ago, I believe. Alright. So, what does that tell you? I mean, let's think about it. Come on, guys. You're thinking the dates don't match up. This supposed video evidence happened more than a week earlier than all these other people called in, okay? I'm not calling this video evidence a fake, but, I mean, there can be no correlation. I'm sorry. For the real incident that happened, that was reported to the police officials in the areas, everybody heard it. They reported it. Supposedly, this video evidence, this happened for 20 minutes, and that was uploaded on March 9th. I mean, how can you get the correlation? I'm not saying this video is a fake. Once again, I don't know. But it doesn't make sense that if this event happened, that they're trying to say is related to this earthquake / unexplained events in Florida happened March 18th. Does that make sense to you guys? It doesn't make sense to me. Something that was supposedly happened for 20 minutes long wasn't reported at all to the police offices until March 18th, the day that, according to these people, it happened. But to these people on YouTube, it happened on March 9th. So just some food for thought right there. I mean, you people, please, I think it's clearly debunked right there of that whole thing. I mean, this video of this supposed event was uploaded March 9th. The actual event occurred March 18th. You folks can go check that out for yourselves. It's even in this own guy's article that he used to back up this video. That's how stupid these people are. They don't even check their sources. They just pile a bunch of crap up together, you know, and ship it out just to these mindless brains that just swallow up information. And you know, I clearly think in that case it's debunked. You know, I mean, I'm open to being wrong. I just want to see evidence. And right there, the fact that I don't want to repeat myself like Von Hell does a bunch of times, but I just have to make this clear to everybody. March 9th, this video was uploaded. The actual event occurred March 18th. There's no way that this event from the video could have lasted 20 minutes and not have been reported at all. But then the one that happened on March 18th was reported by a lot of people. You know, it was like a semi-big deal, you know. So right there, that video has nothing to do with whatever this is. I don't know what to say what that video is. I don't want to call it a false video for sure, but I don't know what to call it. So, you know, alright, moving on. We got that. Think about it. If you still don't understand, go back and replay the video. It's really not that hard of a concept, but alright. So, moving on. Oh, yeah. When this event happened on March 18th, no Florida, like, I think they had Orlando and another section that uses seismographs to pick up earthquake detections. None of them found any disturbances. But then this Dutch Incense kid says that someone in Mississippi, which I tried getting on the link, but I don't know, it wasn't working. I don't know why it wasn't working. But either way, how does that make sense that something in Memphis works, but then the place where it happened in Orlando and somewhere else in Florida, it doesn't get picked up? You know, that doesn't make sense to me. And nowhere does it say in any of the articles that this lasted 20 minutes long. Now, I know it lasted a great deal of, over a period of time. But 20 minutes long, nowhere does it say that. I mean, if someone can please point me to an article where it says that, I would be more than happy. But I did not see that. I mean, again, I didn't do in-depth research. I only used the research tools that these people who supposedly got their sources from, that's what I used. I used their resources. So if you have anywhere where you see that it says it's stayed a sustainable time, please let me know. I want to know, because you know, I want to know what happened just as much as everybody else. So moving on again. Now we're going on to Von Hiller. Well, Von started the video normal. You know, I was actually a little bit impressed because it didn't go off too crazy, you know. But then he throws one of his Von curveballs at you, and he blames it on those 3 outer spaceships that he claimed to have known were coming back, like, I think in November or October. You know, those 3 blobs that he said was a carrier ship, a battleship, and a transport ship. You know, all of those. And he's claiming that, like, maybe they're cloaking inside our atmosphere area, and that's why. Oh, he even goes as far as to say maybe that's why the death of the birds are happening. Whoa, Vaughn. Then why are the death of the fish happening if that's the case? Because I don't think that fish are slamming into a USO, because that's not a UFO, it's underwater. So a USO, I don't think they're slamming into a USO and popping up onto the surface, you know. So that theory right there just shot out the window, because, you know, I don't understand how you could miss something like that. That's pretty important if you're trying to correlate something of death and birds, even where you mentioned in one of your own videos that, you know, there's birds dying, fish dying, you know, seals dying, dolphins dying, everything dying, but you somehow narrow your mind to where it's just birds and try to correlate that. And I think that should just, you know, you really got to work on it. I don't want to be mean. You know, like I said, I'm not a troll, but I'm trying to help you out in some ways, because, you know, I'd rather help you than you know, yell at you and do all this, you know, because, you know, I only can do so much, though, you know. So, again, moving on. He also says that, you know, maybe it's a homing missile, or no, sorry, a launching missile of some sort, or light beams, whatever that is. He also says that it sounds like it's air being displaced from a UFO ship underground. That's why those 3 large spaceships, you know, they're up in our atmosphere getting ready, and there's a, you know, another submerged object UFO ship underground. Now, I just wanted to bring out that one more point, that Florida is mostly built out of limestone. Alright, for those who don't know what that is, it's basically millions of years of dead fossils, alright, and just building up, and it is tough. It is a hard rock, okay? Let me tell you, there's a reason why there's really no basements, at least from mid-Florida to South Florida. There is a reason for that. Now, he goes to mention that there's these huge tunnel boring systems that they have in the Yucatan, which I'm sure they do. I mean, I didn't research that part, but I'm pretty sure if they had those in South Florida, you know, it's not going to work out. I'm telling you. There's about not even a foot of dirt on Florida, like I said, at least from mid to South Florida, and then you just hit rock. You just hit solid rock. You know, that doesn't work out. Like I said, I'm not saying I know what this unexplained evidence event was, but it definitely was not any of these things that these people claim to say. And like I said, Dutch and Sign, he fails again. Vaughn, please check your sources again. I mean, I only can do so much. And for all you people out there that watch this video, spread it, subscribe, because I got more videos coming. You know, I want the truth out there, and you know, spread this video, because as of right now, what I've seen, nobody has debunked this stupid Florida earthquake event, and you know, this is something that's bad. I mean, you know, you can copy this video, and yeah, I don't care. This video, you know, spread it in the comments, and you know, I don't care. I really don't care. Just get the truth out there. All right, peace out.